Hey guys, it's Sailor Leoka for Life here. It's been a while. This is just a little update. I will be coming back to social media. I've really, since October of 2021 last year, I a lot happened in July last year of 2021, so I've been through a lot. In October, I kind of wasn't over it quite. So, things like this little new haircut. Though this actually it was down here, and then I just a couple weeks ago decided to get it last month. In May decided to get my hair cut to here, which I've never had it this short before. I really want to just start a real new chapter in my life and put a lot of stuff behind me. So, yeah, a lot's been happening, and yeah, depression and terrible roommate and so many other things that it just was a lot. So yeah, 2021 was a bad year. Let's just say that. It was a very bad year. A lot of bad things happened. And it was hard and difficult to deal with, therefore leading to the depression. Um, I think I made even before that. Even I don't remember what timestamp was on it, but my Marinette video I made a couple years back, last year or the year before that. It was definitely before July of last year. Or was it after? I actually don't remember. It was me cosplaying Marinette Dupen Chang from Miraculous Ladybug, talking about watching someone go through depression, but really I was basically just talking about my depression. I have chronic depression. I've had it since I was a kid. So, yeah, I was one of those kids that the parents told me I was being a drama queen and get over it. So I never got help as a child. And I managed to get through, but that's just the wrong way to go about things. But that's the way my dad was, and my mom did what my dad said, so that was just the way it was. So I always knew I needed therapy, but didn't get it. Anyways, so last year was a really bad depression relapse for me. It was difficult. I struggled. I was in the hospital for a week because of it. So in July, that's what happened in July, and yeah. Then I started cutting my hair short. At first, it was just to my shoulders, like to my collarbone. Um, and then I decided last month, I kept thinking too that I wanted it shorter. And if you know me, and none of you really do, but I love long hair. I'm obsessed with long hair. So I've always had my hair down to here because that's as far as it could go. It wouldn't go any longer, and I don't want to take supplements and stuff for it because I have enough wrong with my body. Anyways, so I just let it grow as long as it could. So really, I've never had my hair so short I couldn't put it in a ponytail in my life. That is a big change for me. I always thought it would drive me crazy, and I never did it. And then I was still thinking when I was getting a trim, I'm like, you know what? Let's actually cut it again, because I keep feeling like I want shorter, even though I've never had it this short before. That's a scary thing. I've never had it so short I can't put. Ooh. Wow. A hiccup and burp all in one. How fun. Anyways, I've never had it so short that I couldn't put in a ponytail in my life. So I did. It's like, well, you know what? It's summer, and let's go ahead and try it because it'll grow back anyways. No matter how slow it will be, it will grow back anyways. So let's give it a go. So shortest my hair has ever been in the entirety of my life in 27 years. Never in my life have I had hair this short, except for maybe when I was born. So very different for me, and I definitely, I actually love it. Let me know if you like it, what you guys think of it, but I love it. I actually am not bothered by the fact that I can't put it in a ponytail. I always thought that would drive me crazy. I haven't had an issue with it. I haven't, it's not bothered me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I guess it doesn't bother me then. Great. Um, yeah, so yeah, I was inspired really by Melissa Benoist, who's Supergirl. And she, when after they were done filming Supergirl, she cut her hair. I think about to this length, about somewhere around here. And that was the only inspiration, though. The only other inspiration was Korra from Legend of Korra. Season 4, she cut her hair. Because, just to show a change in the chapters of her life. So, that kind of is just two inspirations for me. And I just figured, I've always been so hard on myself, always wanting long hair. So I, would really be a change to show that I've changed. And from what I've gone through, and that is behind me, and it's not now to cut my hair, like cut my hair. So this is it. Anyways, I know you're just like 5 minutes of her talking about her hair. Well, it means a lot to me, and so many people in my life don't understand how big of a deal it is that I cut my hair this short, and how much it means to me and what it symbolizes. So it is a big deal to me. Anyways, I that really I feel like that's the only thing I really need to say about it. In the regards of everything that happened last year. Things changed in March. I came home to help my mom take care of my grandma, back to Indiana, so I could drive my mom up to Wisconsin to help take care of grandma. Uh, as you know, the past 4 years I've been living in New York City, or New Jersey, Hoboken, New Jersey, across the Hudson River from New York City. Um, but yeah, I came home. It was only supposed to be a month-long trip, all of March, and come back to New York in April, and that did not happen. Um, they are taking my grandmother. She has dementia, but she's still been living on her own. It was just the starts of it, and she's had leukemia for 4 years. She's 88 years old, and my aunt JoJo's been taking care of her, checking in on her every few days. And in February of this year, 2022, things got bad. She found her on the floor, and ever since she's been in and out of the hospital. She has not gone back home since February. Um, she's been in a nursing home, and they had to tell my mom that she's permanently going to be in a nursing home. She cannot take care of herself. So, with all the infections and health issues that came up, we now have to put her in a nursing home. So now mom has to help her sister clean out their mom's house, which was my mom's house since she was 13 years old. So for a good 40 years, 40, 50 years in that house. So other than obviously the past ones, she's been living here in Indiana. But yeah, so anyways, that's been going on. So when I came down to help drive mom up to Wisconsin to help out with everything, and then I saw how bad the dementia had gotten at this point because of all the infection stuff. It's a lot of dementia patients. It is like a switch when health problems start becoming a thing, and it's the physical issues really start ramping up. It's sometimes certain people, it just flips. It's like a switch that flips. And I used to work in the nursing home and assisted living home for 5 years before I moved to New York City. So it definitely flipped a switch in her head that her dementia just got so much worse, like tremendously within a month. Um, yeah, anyways, regardless, I guess I am the best of the 3 kids my mom has, my brothers and me. I guess I am the best kid to come home and help with that stuff because I've seen it. I've seen families go through it, watching their parent, go downhill and everything. Their grandparent, their parent is difficult and it is hard. And I would not let my mom go through it alone. When I was with her in March, when they told us they were going to take her off her leukemia medication, which was the chemotherapy medicine they were giving her, she'd have to be on the rest of her life. They're just going to let her go. So it's whatever happens, happens. Her health is going to do whatever it's going to do until she passes. So it is what it is. We just know her days are numbered now because whatever naturally happens is what naturally happens. They're just, it took her off the medication. So, yeah, that is that's hard on me and my mom, especially my mom, because it's her mom. And it's my last grandparent. It's a grandparent I grew up with. We stayed at Grandma Mary's house every single time we came up to Wisconsin my entire life. So that house has my entire childhood memories of Wisconsin held in that house. And yeah, so in mom, it's even more. So it's really difficult for her to have to help clean it out and sell everything. And it's just hard on her. And so I was beside myself. I was like, you know what? I'm just coming home. I'm sorry, New York City, but I feel like I'm being called back home. I need to be here for my mom. So maybe someday I will move back. Maybe someday I will move back to New York City. I don't know. But for now, I'm decided to stay here in Indiana so that way I can just drive mom up to Wisconsin whenever needed. When anything ever comes up with her mom's health or anything, so she can be there. So I can help out with my mom with all of that. She does not like driving. So yeah, she always waits for my brothers or me to take her then. Dad passed away, in January 11th of 2018. So, he used to be the one that drove a lot. So, for traveling and things for mom. So she depends on me and my brothers now. And they're down in Texas right now. They just bought a house down in Texas together right now. So, my oldest brother's in the Air Force and my other brother's in IT. So, it works out well for them. They've always been close. So they're 6 to 9 years older than me. So I'm the youngest. I'm 27 years old. So yeah, I figured, you know what? I can move my life back down right now. I understand that they can't, and I'm not mad. It's totally understandable. Tony's deployed in France right now. So, but yeah, there's a lot going on, and I just decided, I am in the position and point in my life I can move back. It's okay, so, I did. I moved back to Indiana, so that's where I am now. My old bedroom, I tried to hide with one of my blankets. I tried to hide a lot of the mess. I'm still working on moving it back in. My old bedroom I grew up in. This is the house we built. My parents built when I was born, because now we had 3 kids and they needed an actual house. So, so my parents built this place when I was born, and I am, just kind of back in the house now with mom for a while. Help me recover on medical bills financially and stuff. Live rent-free for a little bit. And then I'm planning on moving up to South Bend. South Bend, Mishawaka, somewhere in that area. From my little hometown in about a year. If I'm still here, if I don't move back to New Jersey or New York, then I'm just gonna live in one of the bigger cities around us. Cause yeah, I'm a city girl, and I grew up a country girl here in this little farming town, but I love the city, so I will be moving back to one of the cities at some point to live my city life. But that way I could still be close to mom, at least in case things happen. And, I think grandma, I don't know anything. Only God knows when when anything will ever happen. But we all know her days are numbered. So, we don't know when what is going to happen or when she's going to pass. So I think it's just going to be best for mom if one of her kids is nearby to help out with everything. And the biggest thing I hate the most about being so far away from my mom, that was probably the hardest part about being up in New York, was being so far from my mother, and is when she's crying or anything, and she's going through something hard, I can't be there for her, because I can video chat all I want, but it's different than just being in person and hugging your mother and just showing that you're really there, physically there. It's just such a different thing than just video chat. I mean, I've, had to video chat for the past 4 years, other than occasionally visiting. She visited me after I got hit by a car, so, but that was planned before the accident happened, before I got hit. She was already coming up for Christmas in 2019, so that was, yeah, that was planned before I got hit by a car while walking on a crosswalk, so anyways, it just happened time out right, and I'm like, well, hey, at least I was gonna take off work anyways while she was here to visit, to show her New York City and everything. It's like, oh, hey, guess what? I'm off work anyways because I have a concussion, so let's go. I was healed up a couple weeks by then, by the time she got here, so, anyways, that is a whole other story. Oh, anyways, the original video I had made for this 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, a month ago, something like that, was an hour and 10 minutes long, so that's why I'm making a new one now that isn't an hour and 10 minutes long. At least 20 is a lot better. You guys know by now to speed through my videos, so, anyways, yeah, so that's where I am in life right now. I just want to say hi again, to everyone before I reappear in, I know about my fan fiction I've let go. I've not updated really anything, I don't think, since July or October of 21. I don't think I've updated anything. I might have, but I've really stopped on everything. Fanfiction, YouTube videos, Instagram, maybe a couple things on Instagram, maybe. But my first day with my short hair that was down here was the last Instagram picture I do remember having, when I had the little Inuyasha dog ears on. Maybe I've posted a cross-stitch thing since then, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to say hello to the world again, and I am happily coming back. Life is getting better. Life is calming down, and I'm actually happy where I am right now, being home again. So, yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, and oh yeah, video. I will have my longer hair, or at least my, and pigtails and stuff in the last video. I have my Secret Saturdays claw finally, so I will, I'm just trying to find the right, battery for it, the D3 battery. I'm going to try to figure out what that is, so, try to find one of those, so then I will post the second half of that video. I have not posted that video yet. I had recorded it back when I recorded this video for update, but I had, been waiting until I find that battery to show you guys how it actually functions. So I was going to do 2 halves of the video and put them together and then put them up. So you guys will see this bad boy in action, the claw, Zack Saturday's claw. So yeah, very excited about that. That will be an upcoming video that I am working on once I find that battery. So, yay! Anyways, keep this from being 20 minutes, 18 minutes already. So, anyways, thank you guys for listening. I'm back. Yay. So yeah. This is Sailor Lyoko for life, signing off. If you've even gotten this far in the video. Bye guys. I'm happy to see you all again. Hi. Sailor Lyoko for life, signing off. See you guys next time.